Hello guys, welcome to Filament Daily. Today I will show you how to present this typical registration form of Filament as a wizard. For example, if you have more fields, you want to group them by steps, this is how you can do it. And this comes from our filamentexamples.com. This is a free snippet with code available for free, and I will demonstrate it to you in this video. First thing, preparation steps, a few more fields into users table. So for example, you want to add GitHub and Twitter or other social fields, and then you add them as fillable to the user model, and then you need to create a separate filament page that would extend the default registration page, register from here, filament pages auth register. Then you need to override the form using the same methods from registration base class. So they have methods like, let me scroll down. So this is the form. We have name form component, email, password, and confirmation. You use those as well, the same methods, but wrap them into a wizard. So your form schema becomes a wizard with the first step with name and email, then your new step of get GitHub and Twitter, and this is a few methods that you create in the same class of your registration, and those methods just need to return inputs. So separate text input for GitHub and Twitter, you can add validation fields here, validation rules, and then the third step is for password using the original ones, the original methods from registration class of Filament. And then also we need to override the submit button, because by default in the default Filament it looks like this, sign up at the bottom. So we need to remove that sign up from the bottom, which we're doing by overriding the get form actions and returning empty array, so no actions, but instead we add an action as a submit action on the wizard, adding the registration button at the very end. Let me demonstrate how it works. So I add fake filler Chrome extension which will fill that in. So next, social, for example, let me fill that in with my credentials. Then next, and then password. For example, if you make any typo, then the registration button will trigger the validation error. But if I add the correct password, I register and I'm inside the dashboard. So this is how it works. And then final thing that you need to do with that registration class is add that to your admin panel provider of Filament as a parameter to registration method. So instead of the default registration, it would use your registration class. And final important thing that I didn't mention probably is the name of those fields should correspond to your database fields in the users table. Then the values would be saved correctly. So yeah, a simple example how you can transform your registration form into a wizard. But with this logic, you can come up with other examples. You can do sections here or other layout options. Wizard is just one of the examples. Basically, you have a form, you have a schema, and you can do whatever you want here as long as you're using the same default fields with name, email, and passwords. On top, you can add whatever. What do you think about this example? Would you have done anything differently? Let's discuss in the comments below. Or maybe if you have more ideas for customizing registration form, you can add them in the comments below as questions or your own solutions. Let's discuss. And for more Filament examples, you can visit our filamentexamples.com. Quite a lot of snippets are free, like this one, registration field wizard. By the way, I apologize for my voice totally losing that the third video shot in a day. I guess my voice is not in the best shape, but I still want to shoot that video. So if you want to support my voice and the work I'm doing here, visit filamentexamples.com and purchase the premium membership to get all the examples with source codes. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.